So I have no money to pay school fees then. And because I when I get to O level, and then I said, let me excuse me guys. I said, let me try. So my friends have to said, okay, we should do some tricks. They had to copy their teller, of which when you want to pay school fees, you go to the bank and then they will pay the school fees. Then they give you, there's this teller to confirm. Then you go and submit it in school. That is to confirm that you have paid. So then now photocopy it. They just do a colored, like original one. So due to the kind of smart teachers we have in school then, Amide Secondary School in Benin, I just went there and I was shivering. The way I was even behaving self, I didn't even make the man quick catch me. I was just shivering, and then my hand was just dancing skelewu, and then I give him the teller. I was sitting on his front, he was also sitting. We were facing each other. So it was desk table that separated us. He wanted to keep the teller. And then it's like something tell him, recheck this teller. Why is this girl shivering? Like, why is this girl bouncing? He opened the drawer again, bring out the teller. He look at the teller. He turned the back, turned the front, turned the back, turned the front, He said, come, tell me the truth. Do you really pay school fees? And then I started shivering, sir. I started crying. I explained to him. He said, wow. Though he was very angry at that moment, he called me back the following day. I was supposed to be flogged, but because few students followed me to the staff room, and I just told them that I confessed, he caught me red-handed. I thought they just follow me. Peace, don't worry, this, that. I said, I know fit. Instantly, we went there. They apologized on my behalf. And then the man called me back the following day and said, I will pay your school fees, but next time that thing you did is very risky. So they have to announce it in the assembly ground, where students, they stay. Before they march enter, you understand? Those of our mummies and the brothers and sisters that don't understand assembly ground. They announced it that somebody was trying to use fake teller to come and confirm that she pays school fees. But next time, do not try it again. Anytime that thing occur, we'll call police for you. I was standing in the assembly ground with other students. I said, God, if they should call me out now, I'm finished. They might drive me away from school. And I love going to school. I want to become that journalist by force. So I managed to escape SS3. But it was time for me to write exam. In the name of bad governance. What am I trying to say? My mommy was working. My mom was working in a waste management board then in Benin. Their managing director, or who his name is, I can't remember. What's he called? Steve Lee. Steve Lee is his name. Before he will pay you, all the young guests in his working place, he will sleep with them. So because my mom is an old woman, like elderly woman, my mommy, she does not even know what is going on. It was one girl that called my mom inside that same place and said, if they sleep with us, then make and they pay us. Madam, they pay you, not your vest. They chop your money, they go. 1 year, 2 years, he did not pay her. My mommy was so frustrated. Every day, she dey go work, but no salary at the end of the month. That's bad governance. If the president, the vice president, governors, vice governor, or advisor, or whatever they call themselves, if they show example of a good governors, how to protect their citizens, how not to be corrupt, tell me why with that little brat who calls himself Steve Lin will deprive workers of their salary. when you come to Europe and you want to work, you have to sign so many papers, write so many letters, and then if you succeed and they employ you, the government will approve it from the top. And if they approve it, there's one paper they will bring for you. You will fill it, put your account number, everything about you, your details, you will put it. Even the manager, not the small salary, he go receive your own bankam. Workers go receive their own bankam. Month ending, before month they end sef, they don't receive a lot for accounts. Now so you open your phone, the message don't come. They don't have problem because they are straightforward here. They are peace-loving people. But because of what that tyrant, that idiot who calls himself Muhammadu Buhari is doing, Nigeria don't turn upside down. We not even fraud ourselves, kill ourselves and use ourselves to make money, do so many things, rape little children, deprive them of their rights. In short, now women all come worse pass. What is going on? Judges, let me tell you one thing. I don't know your names. I don't care to know your names. And I'm not even ready to know who you are. But listen very good. Man, if una don't sit down for that same court one day for Abuja, Mona impeach that idiot. That means you are fools.